Kim Bain, and I have Marianne here with me this morning.
Good morning.
Because we have a lot going on today. Marianne, what do we got happening?
Lots of exciting things. This morning, the big announcement for the mayor, the honorary mayor, is taking place here after the show. Also, all those raffle tickets that you've been buying this whole time, we're going to announce all the winners for that too. So be sure to tune back in after the show.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So we have some business first to take care of. We have, as usual, Orangevale is a very busy, happening place. We have a lot of events going on. So we're going to do a little business as usual. We also have Erasing Pain, who is going to be on the show this morning. So I am wearing some really interesting earrings this morning.
You're getting pain erased?
I'm getting pain erased by Erasing Pain. And so they're going to talk more about this later, but I will tell you, when they came in, I was feeling some tension, and I'm not feeling so much tension anymore.
This is these are, you're going to be your best friends from here on out. When you hear what they do, you're going to be hooked. So highly recommend them.
All right, so let's get to business.
Okay.
So tomorrow's business, speaking of business, we have our business watch meeting. And this is a really great meeting to get tapped into. They do it monthly. And there's, a lot of local representatives that are on this call. And it just can, you can, as business owners, if you've got frustration, say with homeless and things like that, this is really where you can get on the call, hear what's going on, what the resources are, and kind of have your voice heard.
Yeah, it's a great way to kind of meet your local law enforcement too. These are the guys that handle all the complaints, and they, have good advice, and it's just a great time to network and talk about how to fix our problems.
Yeah. And then Chamber Power Lunch is this Friday. It's the 5th at 11:30 at El Tapio.
Patio.
I've not had enough coffee this morning. And so both of these as well, you can get more of the details on our newsletter, or you can always email us if you want to get involved, if you want to get on the business watch, or you want more details for the power lunch. Always check our newsletter, because we have all the details in that. And then this Saturday, very excited about this business in Orangevale. It is the grand opening house for Kindred Spa. We're going to be doing a ribbon cutting there in the afternoon. These ladies feature some really amazing services. They're going to be a great resource for Orangevale. And Marianne, you're going to be there today.
Yeah, I'm going to do an interview and a little sneak peek inside the spa to just see what all the great services they offer, like massage, beauty treatments, all kinds of stuff. So
they have really luxurious organic skincare products there. So they're going to be a really great resource.
I can't wait. So stay tuned. Orangevale Live. We're going to post it here and on Orangevale Live, a little preview.
What's also really exciting is they're next door to Erasing Pain. So that little corner is becoming like the little healing corner of Orangevale.
Yeah, you could do a 1-2 visit, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then Tuesday the 9th, next Tuesday, we have our chamber mixer. This one is going to be at Canyon Ale House. Really excited for this one. It's a really fun place. Sounds like they have a lot of great, parties and things going on. So this should be a really fun mixer. So be sure, if you haven't been to a mixer, this would be a great one to come out to for your first time.
Yeah, that's a great place too. I mean, a lot of people don't know it's tucked away in the corner. It's technically on the border right there between Orangevale and Folsom, but it has a great facility and just good food and drinks and all kinds of good stuff. So,
and then we have the Turkey Bowl coming up. Yeah, Marianne, tell us about the Turkey Bowl.
Yeah, super excited. We're having the second annual Turkey Bowl at Grocery Outlet on November 10th. From 8 to 10. We have 16 teams of our community leaders and business owners that will be bowling frozen turkeys down the frozen food aisle at Grocery Outlet. This is all a fundraiser to help the Orangevale Fair Oaks Food Bank raise funds to help feed. There's like 500 families they're trying to feed this holiday.
Oh, wow.
And we are also looking for donations for frozen turkeys. And we have a wonderful raffle that's going to be there for the people that, won't be bowling, but it's a great opportunity for people to make a donation. So for $25, you can sponsor a turkey and you'll get like 5 raffle tickets and you might win a fabulous prize. But we need to get a lot of turkeys sponsored soon.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people in need, and this is a really great way. People always ask how to get involved in Orangevale and things that are actually happening in Orangevale, and this is a really great way to kind of support the community. Yeah. And the money stays local.
Yeah, all of it is going directly to the food bank. So if you want to buy some tickets, sponsor turkey, send me a message on this on the chamber page or at Orangevale Live, and I'll get you set up.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Marianne. All right. We are now
going to do my moonwalk.
You're going to do your moonwalk backwards. Okay. And again, very excited to have Erasing Pain. They're going to work their way in here.
Good morning.
Good morning. So we have Nurse Hyde and Yvonne with us this morning. And, I just said we're going to jump right in and kind of, for starters, I'm going to let them introduce themselves and just give us an idea of both of you have such an amazing background. And I don't think people realize what a resource you guys are for the community. So let's start with Yvonne. Tell us a little bit about your background and what you do.
Certainly. So former military, worked in the medical and the dental field for 15 years. Some of my favorite moments there were working in the OR and assisting in autopsies. That is where my love for the sciences actually, I realized. And so from there, I fell ill from toxic exposure while I was serving. And there wasn't anything that was happening at the hospital that my docs could do for me. And so I started looking outside the box.
Yeah.
I heard of people that were having success with some natural and alternative modalities. And so I started looking outside the box. And 8 years later, I am so much further away, so much better. So much better.
And what's really great about that is one of the things I think I love about sort of this, I'm not crazy about the term alternative because it shouldn't be alternative. It should be mainstream healing.
It was the original healthcare.
It was the original healthcare, but because it brings the power back to us. And I know when I kind of discovered it, I felt like I was much more in control of my own healing. Yeah. And so I think that's really powerful.
Well, I think a lot of us, we have given over our power and saying, well, my doctor knows best.
Mm-hmm.
And while they have much, much knowledge, there is so much more that we can do for ourselves preventatively to keep us out of those situations.
Yeah. Okay. So Nurse Hyde, tell us about what you do.
So, erasing pain is my lifelong dream. Finally realized. I started it myself about 5 years ago, and then a year and a half ago, we moved locations here to Orangevale, and the whole team joined me. And one of our mottos is, when I becomes we, even illness becomes wellness. It's a team effort.
Yeah.
And so I've been a nurse, gosh, not to age myself too badly, almost 30 years. I went to Brigham Young University. I was an EMT and a CNA even before college.
Wow.
I've known since I was 5 that I wanted to be in the healthcare field. My mom said when my grandpa had a heart attack, I'd follow the nurses around the room and take his blood pressure and listen to his heart with a stethoscope. And, since I was 5. So this has been my whole life. I've always been a healer. And I've been given a lot more tools. So I left the hospital system about a dozen years ago, started teaching nursing school. And a lot of things fell into, and then I became a pain specialist and realized how much the drugs were doing us harm as well. And so then I fell into kind of accidentally the bioelectric field and was introduced to the microcurrent technology in 2015. And since then it's been, add the nutrition combination, add the phototherapy, add harmonic light, all of these different natural things that are available. And the more things you add and compound, the more tools you give your body to heal. Yes. And that's what we do. So my job at Erasing Pain, yes, I treat clients, but I'm much more a coach. And you're not going to get better if you don't put in the work, but we'll guide you every step of the way and support you in every way possible.
Well, that's amazing. Okay, so speaking of that technology, let's tell them what what my earrings are.
So we had spoken earlier, some of the areas that she may be experiencing. One, she had some pain. I think it was a 7 when I walked in, and it's down to what?
Like a 4.
Like a 4. And that was with about just a 10-minute
Probably
treatment.
even now, actually more like a 3.
Yeah. She also had talked a little bit about anxiety and, mood. We have her right now hooked up to these wonderful ear clips that you can wear around the house. You can take it anywhere with you 24/7, but it keeps the body in an alpha state. So that is 7 to 12 hertz.
That's the opposite of fight or flight. So it prevents your body from stressing out.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, no, it's I can definitely feel, I can feel a little bit of tingling. But as I've been wearing them and we were even preparing for the show, I don't feel myself kind of elevating. I'm just kind of in this like little chill space.
I call it Zen Mode.
You feel chill without the wine.
Yes. Yeah. You don't get the calories.
Yeah. So I love working with veterans, those that struggle with PTSD, traumatic brain injury. this device has been absolutely revolutionary. It will literally change you and your family because of what its capabilities are.
It's so powerful.
Our bodies are much more electrical than they are chemical, and modern medicine, mainstream medicine focuses on the chemical, the lab tests, the synthetic drugs, everything like that. But our bodies are much more electrical. You have a bunch of electrical highways called fascia and meridians and chakra energy fields. And so, when somebody is dead on the side of the road, you don't go stick some chemical in their mouth. You give them an electric shock. Voltage is life. And so when you're working with electricity, every cell in your body communicates in a different language, like tuning a radio. And so this machine, we can program different things like the radio and talk to very specific parts of your body. We can talk to your nerves. We can talk to your lungs. We can talk to your gallbladder, whatever we need to do to open up the blockages. So the longer we live, the more. It's called cellular pouches. It's part of the inflammatory healing process, but these get left behind when your body heals. And so it's like beaver dams in your body's electrical rivers. So we locate those blockages and remove them, and then there's no more pain signal, because those blockages, when your body can't see what's happening, that actually is perceived as pain. And so our biggest job with erasing pain is just removing the blockages. And you'll notice for 72 hours after one of our treatments that your body continues to heal. We just open the pathways and then your body does the work. So you just have to give it a little time to do that.
And I know this sounds strange. A lot of times people say, what's that like? So like if any of you have ever had an EKG, right? They hook up the leads because they're looking for the electrical areas that have a block. So we do the same with this little device. It has a biofeedback. We can also, so what happened with you this morning? I was looking for your pain and I found a source that you didn't tell me about.
I didn't, yeah.
She tried trickery, but it didn't work.
I've become so used to having the pain there that I forgot that when she asked me where I had pain, I've had it for so long, I didn't even think to mention it. And then she actually found it with her machine and it was like, oh yeah, I have that chronic neck pain.
Yeah.
And it's almost completely gone.
Yeah.
And I think one of the biggest things that we're selling is hope. Yeah. The people who find us and have found me forever are the ones that said, you can't help me. My doctor said I have to live with this pain and be on this drug the rest of my life. Not true. With this new technology and so much more that's hitting the market now in the last few years, there is always hope. And I believe enough in that if you come into us and we can't help you, we don't charge you for the appointment. We have a money back guarantee on our pain relief.
Yep.
That's amazing.
And I want to mention, not new. I mean, this has been around for over 100 years. And then it was white sheeted. They said, cover that up. We're only going to do this. And then back in the 80s, Russia came on. This technology is used for not only the cosmonauts, but the astronauts. NASA calls it a hospital in our hand.
Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so tell me, you guys are also mentioning that you have some classes. You offer classes.
And they're different every month, so you can follow along with our newsletter. So this coming Saturday, we're releasing our custom Epsom salt detox recipes and teaching you how to make up your own kind of bath bombs. And that will be from 11 to 1 here on Saturday before Kindred Spa's open house. So you can go from one to the other.
We'll be open as well.
Starting next Tuesday, every Tuesday night at 6:30, we're doing a weight release support group. It's not weight loss. We're not losing anything that we want to find again. So we're going to be teaching you the tools to make the healthy lifestyle change. This is not the old calories in, calories out. We're going to be doing energy healing techniques. We're going to be talking about how obesity is a disease of malnutrition, and filling in the nutritional gaps allows your body to release what it's holding onto, and so many different tools. And it's $10 to come in, but it's free if you bring somebody new. So bring somebody new every week and learn some tools.
Yeah, that's great too if you have a support system. If you have a good friend or family member that can support you, and it's a great tool because strength in numbers.
It's more about the support and cheering each other on, and making a new group of friends, because we're all also socially deprived.
Oh, absolutely, especially.
And so we're trying to find small group friendships and way to support each other.
Well, and speaking of friends, we also about 4 years ago, I started a program called Healthy Ways Practitioners Network. And it actually started with a Healthy Ways Lunch and Learn. And the goal there was I was just looking how to heal myself. And I didn't know all the modalities that were available. So I invited practitioners to come to our office and speak and show us what they do. And then with her expertise, we started kind of going into their spaces. We'd all go, we'd learn what they're doing. and begin a referral partnership with area practitioners. And so we'd love for anybody that's interested in having some partnerships like that, give us a call.
We meet third Thursdays at either Erasing Pain, or if somebody new has joined us, we'll go to their office and learn about what they do. And it's so that, just like with the hospital network system, you get a referral to the expert that you need. Whatever we don't have at Erasing Pain, and we've got a dozen different people already that are a part of our network, but so many outside the network. We've got Dr. LeMay and Dr. Dan Root and Rancho Cordova and so many others. We want people to join us so that they learn the alternatives, so that we know, for those outside the hospital and the insurance network, we can do referrals for the specialties that you need that way as well.
That's what I think is so great, is that you guys really are creating community, and you're an amazing resource as well. So you're so well connected. So, and that was, I walked in there just to let them know about an event that was going on, and I felt so welcomed the minute that I walked in. And so, it's an amazing resource if you've got, some chronic things going on, and there's always hope. You guys
I
are the
also
hope
want to put in a
dealers.
plug. We also treat pets.
Yes.
Dogs, cats,
Yes.
horses, cows. Christina's our animal therapist, but all of us help with that. And so you can actually come in with your dog or your cat, and both of you get treated at the same time.
Oh, how fun. Okay, so where can people find you guys? How do they find out about you?
We're at the corner of Madison and Main Street in Orangevale, 9399, Suite 101. We're on the corner, and you'll see our big green smiley face right at our front door.
And then do you have a website? What's the easiest?
erasingpain.com. On Facebook, we're at Erasing Pain. On Twitter, we're at Erasing Pain. On Instagram, you can find us at Erasing Pain almost everywhere.
Everywhere. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, ladies, so much. Thank you for helping me this morning as well. This has been a really great surprise gift for me this morning
So
as well.
glad to have had you.
See, I'm so relaxed I can't even speak.
Well, and we would like to offer any of the chamber members, or if you happen to mention this particular morning show, we'd like to offer you a referral discount.
It's 20% off your first appointment.
That's great. Okay, so we have another big announcement. So we are going to end this live stream and then come back in just a few moments. I know that you guys are all anticipating the announcement of our honorary mayor, as well as the raffle prize tickets. So stay tuned. We will be right back.